So week-to-week strategies, what we increased was our marketing costs, our retailer support, our advertising budget, and website displays. We did this to get our products more out there so people could buy them. And what we decreased was the cost of goods sold and the average wholesale price to retailers. Now, it was very, very important that we start to heavily invest our cash on hand. And we did this by investing in a substantial amount of workstations, robots, and everything related to that. We also thought it was important to decrease our shareholders' equity. By doing that, we would be able to increase our ROE. And even when we dropped to last place, we didn't get discouraged because we treated Globus like chess and not checkers. What I mean by that is we did a lot of in-depth analysis and strategic planning every week to be able to better position ourselves and to jump other teams in the rankings. And the way we divided the work is that me and Katie would look up information and relay it back to the group chat, and if Felix liked it and if Shob and Haddis, we would ultimately go into Globus and make those decisions, which it was usually Felix that did. And we really made any last minute changes because we were always making sure we were on point. We stayed on task, and even if we did, God forbid, have to make any last minute changes, we always consulted with each other before doing so. And in the beginning, we spent a lot of time in our group chat as well as on Globus making decisions. We were very frequently increasing prices and just trying to figure things out. Unfortunately, during the middle of the semester, because of school, all the heavy workload, we decreased the amount of time, which I think played a little bit into our last place rankings for consecutive years. But once we saw that we were in last place, we again increased our time spent on Globus because we were all equally as motivated to get out of last place.
So, as Katie was talking about some strategies about how we perform our company, so I'm going to talk about other factors of our team performance. After dispatching roles and tasks between the members of the team, we were able to manage time spent each week, and also we give each other feedback, and we discuss about report every week. And also we used to come in class and present our one slide that highlight our team's performance and result. And we had the opportunity to communicate with other students and professors to correct our mistakes and improve in the future. And that helped us to find another alternative decision. And also it helps us to track our results by managing our revenues, market shares, and financials. Here it's about comment and highlight to Globus performance. So as you can see here in the picture, our credit rating was improving from year 5, which was B, to year 13, which is A+. And also we increased our productivity from, for example, AC camera from 3,000 to 3,131. And this shows that we pay our employees very well, and we train them. And also we cannot ignore some high cost in our operation. But because we spend some money on advertisements, and therefore we increase the price for both products, AC camera and drone. And at the end, it shows that we still operate profits every week.
Okay. As for what overall comments do I have for the creators, I would say the simulation was very unique stuff for us, for my teammates, myself. It was a very good simulation. We never had that before. The changes, what changes should I make? I would say a good change would be an application to improve, make like in the phones or in the laptops or in the tablets, or you could say to make the application free for the people to use it, so they could play the simulation and understand the simulation, and also to understand the numbers in the simulation, to have better visuals, to have more graphs and more videos to understand the statistics, and if you have more graphs, and then we could understand the numbers, like where is we having less numbers and where you having more numbers. And also we should Globus could think about having endorsement from celebrities. By like right now in today's world, every product is marketized by a celebrity, and every consumer buying it after looking at the celebrity. So we should have endorsement from celebrity to help sell our product, and also endorsement could help us to have the brand awareness and customer retention. And as for if we used online tutorials or help guide, at first when we first started using the Globus, we used the slides that was provided by our professor. We used the help guides to understand the Globus, and we had it good at the beginning, but after the midweek we started to go down slowly, and I thought about it, like what changes we could make. So I come up with the idea to have watch online videos, and I discussed with my other vice president Chue and my CIO Brandon, and then we talked with our other team members, Brandon and Katie, and then we decided we use the online videos to help us go up in the ladder. So at the end, we didn't became first place, but we ended up in the second, which we are really happy with it. An initial video would help understand, would be a good business strategy, or we could watch some basic mistake and Globus to help understand the simulation even better.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Happy birthday, Professor Cook.
Happy
Mr.
birthday.
Cody.
Happy birthday.